Hmm. Hi, Sahiti. Sahiti. Hey, I'm talking to you.
Hi.
So, you
Sorry, I
couldn't.
couldn't hear you. I had my earbuds.
Oh, and I want to talk about this only. So, you didn't hear me at all?
No, I didn't.
Can you just show it? Can you just
Yes.
talk about this? Oh, wow, lovely. It's a lavender color, my favorite.
Yeah.
It's really
It's
cute.
yeah.
So, can you tell me more about these earbuds?
So these
So,
are
what is the
Samsung.
brand? When did you buy it? And how do you find it? And about its features? Can you just say?
Yeah. These are Samsung earbuds.
Okay.
I got it gifted for my birthday actually.
So, since how many months you're
So
using
I've
it?
been using it for about 10 months,
And
roughly.
how do you find it?
Oh, it's amazing. It helps me when I go in crowds and I want to phase out the other noise around me.
So, the noise cancellation part is very
It's
good.
very good. It's
So,
very
like you didn't hear me now at all, sitting
yeah.
so close by.
That is true.
Yeah. And how about the sound quality?
The
Like
sound quality
you
is
must be listening to music a lot.
yes.
Huh.
It's great for podcasts. It's great because it's wireless. I can just put my phone somewhere and go do my work
Okay.
and not be bothered by it creates a special world for me.
Oh, you like to cut off from the world. So, can you just put it on and show me? Because I'm not used to this. I don't have
Yeah,
one like this.
yeah. So I
Somehow I'm
just
afraid it will fall off my ear.
no,
Do
it
you
won't.
get that feeling?
No, it won't fall off
It
at all.
fits snugly.
It's very perfect.
Okay.
So you also get a couple of buds for your size. You can exchange them also if you feel like you have a
It doesn't
lower
fit
or a higher.
properly. Okay.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it does a good job of going into the ear, and
Okay.
unless you look keenly at a person, you can't.
You will not know. So,
Yeah, you
yes, I
can't
face that
identify.
with my husband. Whenever I go and talk to him, sometimes he'll not respond. And
And you
then,
wouldn't know why.
yeah, I'll not know why. And when I go stand near him, I'll know he's got an earbud and he
Yeah,
can't hear,
yeah, I know
he
that.
can't listen to me.
Yeah, so this
So,
one also has an ambient mode.
okay.
So right now, even with the earbuds on,
Huh?
I can hear what you're saying because
Okay.
it's on ambient mode.
Okay.
When I long press it, it goes into noise
So,
cancellation.
what is that ambient mode? I don't know because I don't know about
So
this. You can explain.
even though there is music playing,
Okay.
I can hear the external noises. So
So,
that's
doesn't it
ambient mode.
disturb you while listening to music, or it in a kind of helps you to know what's happening outside
Yeah,
also?
for example, I use it when I have to get down a metro station and I know my metro station is next.
Yeah.
So I just switch it on
You
to hear the announcements.
announcement. Yeah. Okay.
So, but then I can again long press it and carry on with my journey without having to listen to the noise around me.
So whenever you want to put it in ambient mode, which is part listening mode and part outside noise, also you can hear.
Yes.
And what's the other mode? Like full time, like totally
Full
cut
time it
off.
is noise cancellation.
Okay. And
And the noise cancellation on this is very good.
okay.
So I can wear it just in an auto for a long journey, especially when you have to go. There's a lot of horn noises, there's a lot of road noise, wind. It cancels all that out. And
Okay.
only if there is a noise very close to your ear and somebody is wanting your attention and shouts, then it phases it out slightly and you can hear the other voice.
Okay. So you're very happy about this
I am very
product.
happy about this.
I think Varun got this for your birthday.
Yes.
So you're enjoying it. You love
Oh,
music.
perfect.
So,
The best gift ever.
so you feel it is suitable for all kind of music,
Yes, it
whether
is.
it
It
is
is. I listen to all classical, pop, or
film songs,
Bollywood,
Bollywood, yeah,
or even
Telugu
podcasts
songs.
sometimes. So
Okay.
the dialogue clarity, everything is very perfect.
So do you use it in your office
Yes, I do it sometimes.
when you're concentrating in your
Yes,
work?
when I
So,
want to concentrate on something and I want to finish a particular task and I don't want to be bothered by
okay. So you
external
just put it on,
noises.
or you listen to something and work
Oh, that sometimes I just like it to be in
to
my
show
ear
that
to
you're
just cancel noise, but I'm not distracted by the music also.
okay. So, Saiti, you told me so many things, but one thing I've not asked you is about the battery and the charging. Can you
Yeah.
tell me more about that?
So I just probably charge it once in a week or something, and it lasts me very well, very long.
Means
So if I use
you must
it
be
too
listening
often-
to music daily, regularly. You must be using
yeah,
the
yeah, I
earbuds.
use it regularly almost.
So once you charge, it lasts for a week.
Almost like once or twice a week at the most.
Anything about charging you would like to tell? Like how do you charge it? Or
So basically, this also has a connector, a C-pin connector, and it is fast chargeable by just placing on top of a wireless charger.
oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and because it's Samsung and I have a Samsung phone,
Oh.
it connects very fast with the phone.
That's
as well.
wonderful. Yeah, and
So it doesn't need.
and I'm
additional
sure
time.
Samsung sound quality will be
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, it is
Yes.
really good. Yes.
So because we also have Samsung TV, so I know that we have got a lot of
Yes.
Samsung products.
Yeah.
So
Especially between products, it's very comfortable. It has a fast pair option.
okay,
So with Samsung phones specifically, it connects to.
so till now I saw that you have been telling all plus points about your earbuds.
Yeah.
Have you got any minus at all with this product? Can
I
you think
really
of?
can't think of any. Like I think if I ever drop this somewhere or I forget it somewhere, I would buy the same thing again.
So you love the product
I
and
love it.
you find only pluses about this, no
Yes,
minus.
yes.
That's nice. Okay, now let me go over to Varun. What? So over to you, Varun. Now, whatever earbuds or headphones you have, can you discuss about those?
Yeah, sure. Before that, I want to say one thing. So previously, Sahiti was explaining about her Galaxy Buds 2 having wireless charging, fast wireless charging. That's actually not exactly true. It has wireless charging, but it's a slower charging method than the wired charging. So that's it. So now the earbuds I have, this one is made by Sennheiser, a German brand, and it's called Sennheiser CX Plus True Wireless.
Is it a new model?
No, it is. I think it was released in 2021, so it's about 4 years old.
And when did you buy it?
I bought it in August 2022. So it's.
So
with me for
actually,
about
you're going to
2.5
talk
years.
about your old earbuds.
Yes, definitely.
It's
yeah.
okay, but it's old. But how is it?
Honestly, it's amazing. The best part about this, as it is for most Sennheiser products, is the sound quality.
Can you just open and
That's
show?
why I've been a fan of Sennheiser for more than 12 years. The sound quality is just amazing. So this is how it sounds. It has two earbuds.
So can you wear it and show?
Yeah, of course.
And can you talk about the comfort and about the sound quality?
Okay, so I've switched on transparency.
What is that?
Transparency means
Because I don't know ABC of these earbuds, so you can explain to me.
yeah. So like Sahiti said, ambient mode for Samsung Galaxy Buds 2. This is the same thing, same feature in this. It's just called transparency mode. And
So transparency mode means you can listen to me talking to you.
yes, I can
Okay.
completely hear what you're saying and all other background sounds.
At the same time, if the music is playing, you can listen to it also.
Yes, and this has touch controls also, like most earbuds these days. So if I tap right, it will start playing whatever music I was playing before.
Okay.
And again, if I tap once again, it will pause the music.
It will pause.
Yes, it will pause.
Okay.
So you have controls on both earbuds. Left
So
side, if
two
I-
different controls you have, you mean to say?
yes, you have different types of controls on this and different types of controls on this. So one tap is to pause, and double tap is to next song, and triple tap is to ask the Google Assistant.
Oh,
And,
wow.
here you have one tap to activate transparency or not have transparency. So now if I remove transparency, now
So you are totally shut off. So if I talk to you, you can't hear.
yeah, your voice is very muted. I can hear you, but it's very less. It's very low.
Or you know I'm talking, but you can't hear me at
I
all.
can hear you because I'm not playing any songs. If I play any songs, I cannot hear
You cannot hear me.
Yes.
So I
But
have
it
to
is-
literally come and tap you to know that, so that you know I'm talking to you.
Yes, but now I can hear you because I'm not playing any music. And now if I do triple tap, it will activate noise cancelling. Noise cancelling means it blocks more noise. So like if you try to talk now, it will be much lower volume. So one more thing
So
is,
what do you say about? I always felt this kind of earbuds is not comfortable and it will keep falling off. Or what if one loses it? Because I am always afraid to use these kind of things. So what do you think? Like people like me can use it? Like does it depend on the size of the ear or the fitting and everything, or is it dependent on only high quality earbuds? there are so many brands available nowadays. So does every brand make something which fits snugly, or can you elaborate on that? I'm really blank about these things.
No, it's a very good question. Actually, for this for convenience, all these brand manufacturers, they give three sets of tips: small, medium, and large tips. So you can put whatever size ear tip you want and adjust it. Like if your ear size is small, you can use a small ear tips, or if it is large, you can use a large ear tips, and so on. So and they fit very comfortably and very nicely, and they
So
don't
there is
fall
no
off.
fear of falling off.
There's no fear of falling off unless you are doing some very intense activity like jogging or the gym treadmill.
And
or
what if
something
you are
like
in
that.
a crowd? You say, supposing you are traveling in a metro or a train, a local train, or in a bus, crowded bus. If some nowadays people keep wearing it throughout the day, they like to listen to music, or even while talking over phone. So when they are in a crowd, how safe is it?
No, no, it's very safe. Actually, I have used it very often in the public transport, and even in crowded trains or metros. It is very safe in my ear. And this is the case with most of the earbuds these days, because I see like 90 or 80% of the people on public transport these days wear something like this, and they fit very nicely. And it's not very easy for them to just fall off, even if you turn your head left or right.
What about while you're sleeping? If you wear it when you're listening to music, how does it? Does it switch off on its own? Is it safe to wear while lying down or while sleeping? And is there a way to switch it off without removing? You can just sleep off with that.
So
All these
personally,
doubts.
I can't say anything much about that because I never really put it on while sleeping. Uh,
Why is it? Because it's unsafe, or it's not a good practice?
Kind of, because also this thing doesn't really have a sleep mode feature. Like some maybe newer earbuds may have something like a sleep mode feature where it just auto turns off after 30 minutes, but this does not have that. So, and I'm also not very comfortable wearing these
And sleeping,
while going to sleep. So,
So if at all you're going to
just-
sleep, you'll like to remove it and
yes, I generally don't wear any earbuds or headphones before going to sleep. But otherwise, even if you lean and lie down, they fit very nicely. But the problem is, since it has touch controls, if you are leaning on a pillow, the touch control might accidentally get activated, and it might activate something you don't want.
something. Yes.
So
Okay.
that's a side effect. So that
So it's
can be
better
there.
while you're on the move or sitting and working.
Yes.
So it's better to wear that at such
Yes.
times.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
So
And
something
how is the sound quality as
Yeah.
compared to Sahiti's Samsung?
Okay, so I have tried hers.
Why Sennheiser?
So why Sennheiser? It's more personal thing for me that I have been a big fan of Sennheiser for more than
Since-
12 years.
Ah.
Since I first tried a Sennheiser earphones long back, I was impressed by their sound quality. So I decided to try this earbuds as well of Sennheiser, and I'm not disappointed by the sound quality because I feel that's the best part of this
So
set.
anything specific you'd like to tell about sound quality? Like she didn't mention that. Like I want to know about the stereo and bass and all those things. Like
Yeah. So
when
actually,
you like to listen to Western music a
I
lot.
mostly like to listen to Western music
Yeah.
or even instrumental or classical
So in
music
that-
and all those things. And you can customize the equalizer very well, like to rock or to pop or classical or jazz or any of those kind of things. And you also have bass boost mode, which gives more extra bass, that loud thump sound. So
which you enjoy in this.
that I enjoy in this. It is not too strong, but it is fairly strong as compared to what Sahiti's buds have. In fact, I feel her buds are more balanced and more neutral. This one is more on the bassy side.
So how do you compare it with Sony? You feel our family used to like Sony a lot. So how do you think, is it better than Sony, you feel?
I personally can't say anything because I have not tried anything new of Sony these days.
Yeah, we used to have long back. Yeah.
It's hard to compare right now because the only Sonys I've used are more than 4 or 5 years back, and they were very basic ones. So it's not something I can say anything about. So anyway, the one more thing I would like to say is, so there are sometimes I have taken calls while having these earbuds. The only problem I would say with these earbuds is they take a lot of background noise, and when someone on the other end of the call wants to hear me, they really can't hear me. They are hearing more background noise. So that's kind of a drawback, but that is kind of expected with most earbuds because you need very advanced technology or very difficult mic placement to cancel out the background noise, but only take your
That is while talking
noise.
over phone.
While talking over phone, exactly.
Okay.
So this is a complaint I've heard both with you all, or with Sahiti, or with any other friends.
So whenever you talk over phone, we can hear the other side
Yes,
as
yes.
well.
Generally, when I'm at home, it does not take any background noise because it's very quiet at home. But if I'm outside due to the wind or due to traffic noise, my voice is barely heard, and that's an issue. But that is expected from a mid-range headphones. Like these are mid-range earbuds. These are not flagship or very expensive ones. So.
And what would you like to tell about the battery life and charging and?
Okay, so battery life, when I first bought it, it would give about 6 to 8 hours of playtime until it went to 0 or 10%, and the case could charge it 2 times more, so a total of about 18 to 20 hours of battery. And it was about matching with what they described. I used to have noise cancelling on all the time, so with noise cancelling the battery life will go down. So I used to get about 15 to 17 hours until I had to charge this thing again. And this case has a small light here, which so it shows the color which shows the level of charge in it. So green means it has maximum charge, and when it goes low in charge, it changes to red. So when it comes to red color, you know that you need to connect the case to charge. And to connect it, you have a USB-C port. This does not have wireless charging like Sahiti's Galaxy Buds 2. So it's only wired
something similar to this now I know of is just the Wook,
Yes.
which Wook microphone which we are using now.
Yes.
I've also made a video of this, so I saw this kind of thing only.
Yes, that's because this case itself has a battery inside.
Yeah, so here also you get the light.
Correct.
So I know of this. I don't know of all these earbuds and all. Maybe.
So only thing is now since it's been almost 2.5 years since I've been using this, the battery has degraded.
This, and you feel this is an older, much older model.
It is older. It is still, the sound quality is still very good, but the battery is kind of degraded, and because I used to use it pretty much every day. I think the battery now lasts maybe 3 or 4 hours, and I have to charge it once every 4 or 5 days. Previously, I could charge it once every week or even 10 days, the case. And it charges pretty fast. It does not take more than 1 or 1.5 hours to charge, which is very good.
So Sahiti said that if at all she loses her headphone, that earbud, she would like to go for the same brand.
Yes.
What would you say if this gets it stops working or it gets outdated, or what would you?
Yeah, I would definitely. I am very loyal to Sennheiser in that sense because their sound quality is one of the best in the market. Even
do you know
audio producers and lot of some musicians generally use Sennheiser equipment for sound recording. So that speaks of their
of course,
pedigree.
it's a German brand.
Yeah, exactly.
So you do you know of any latest model in this?
Yeah, they do have flagship models. It's called the Momentum series, but they are quite expensive. They are all
have an eye on
upwards of
those
18
products?
or 20,000.
Do you plan to buy any of those in future?
Not necessarily, and nowadays I don't really use this much because I kind of got a different type of headphones myself.
So you have a new one.
Yes, exactly. So this one is a different category of.
This is the kind of thing which I have.
Yes. So this
it's
is
over the headphone.
This is an over-the-ear headphones.
Yes.
So this.
Somehow I love this.
Take it out and you can adjust the size.
Which brand is this?
This is also Sennheiser.
Oh, a loyal Sennheiser fan.
You can just put it on like this.
Wow, this looks great.
Yes, and it's extremely comfortable and nice.
And is this new? When did you buy this?
I bought it about 4 months back.
And so because it's new, is it a latest model?
It's not exactly latest. It was launched in 2022, I think. But
what's the model? Can you say the model?
Okay, the model is called Momentum 4 Wireless. As you can see, the boxes here. So Momentum is their flagship series, like how you have.
So how can you talk about this and compare the two, earbud and headphone?
Yeah. So one thing is, this one is a flagship.
So this is the
model.
box for that, and what did you get along with that?
Yeah. So actually, this is a very sturdy case. Inside of the case, you have the headphones here. You have a USB-C to USB-A charging cable, and you have a 2.5 to 3.5 mm jack. So you can actually plug it into laptops or devices which have a jack and just listen to it. And you have also an airline adapter. So you can just plug it into those 2-pin adapters in airline screens and just listen to it. And you also have a small booklet to give some instructions on controls and pairing and how to use it.
So why did you buy this when you already have one? Is it because that has become almost 3-year-old and or this you're going to use only at home? So you thought you'll have one for outside and one for working at home or listening at home. It's comfortable. So you don't
Not,
want to trouble your ears all the time putting the earbud. Because tell me something, how long can you keep? I forgot to ask Sahiti about that. How long can you keep wearing those earbuds on the ear? Is it how good it's for the ears, and also is it safe and comfortable? How do you feel like,
Good question.
or is it in comparison? Don't you think that is better? And is that why you bought it?
Yeah, that's a
You know,
very
I've
good
asked
question.
so many questions.
No, it's a very good question. Actually, the thing is, these ones, I would say they are decently comfortable, not too great, but not too bad. Maybe more than 1.5 or 2 hours, I will start feeling them inside and it will
Irritating you or
start to hurt
something?
or pain. So that's when I decide to take it off. These ones, though, these are very comfortable. I can wear them
Where
for
do you use them
hours
actually?
at a stretch. In fact, I use them on my travels almost every day. And
Do you take it to office? That means.
yes, I take it to office.
What about the other one?
The other one is also there. Sometimes I use this, sometimes I use that. I just
Or
depends
don't you
on what
find
I.
it occupying space in your office bag and all?
Not really. My bag is spacious enough, and this case is very sturdy and very good. So
Oh, I thought you bought it for home use.
no, I actually bought it mainly for hybrid for a lot of uses because one thing
So
is
you use it for your work? When you work on your
sometimes-
laptop or official work?
actually office has provided me with headphones, so I generally use that. But these things I used. I mainly wanted to buy for their all-around features. Like one is the excellent sound quality, and then very good noise cancellation. It's not the best. It's not as good as the Sony XM5, which is supposed to be the best in the market, but it is very good. It
You
is-
mean the headphone
yes,
series? Okay.
headphone series, the equivalent Sony which they have. It is way better noise cancelling than these earbuds, but I would still say it is about 80 or 90% effective in blocking out a lot of external sounds.
So what about while you get a phone call while using this?
That's where this shows its quality and the worth at which I bought it, because many times when I talk on the phone with this, people don't really hear much of the interruptions, and it's
They don't hear the outside noise.
yes, this does a very good job of blocking out all those things.
So in comparison, you feel that is better than the
Yes,
smaller one,
specifically
earbuds.
for taking calls, it's very good. And one more feature this one has is it has got something called multi-point pairing, so it can connect to two devices at the same time. This
Okay.
one does not have that feature. Of course, if you buy a more expensive or a flagship version of these earbuds, even they have multi-point pairing. So if required, I can connect this to my phone or also my laptop, and it can seamlessly switch between the two. Like if I'm connected to my meeting on my laptop, but if I get a phone call, it will automatically switch to that, and I can answer the phone call, and that will be on pause. So that's a lot of headphones which are kind of expensive or flagship come with this feature these days. And um, one major thing about this is the battery life. The box actually says 60 hours of battery life, and it is completely true, because till now in the 3 months or 4 months since I bought it, I have only charged it twice to 100%.
Oh wow! And you're
And
using it daily.
I'm using it almost daily, like on the weekdays at least. Weekends sometimes I use it. Daily about 1 hour or sometimes 2 hours. And even now, I think the last I charged it was before Christmas, just a few days before Christmas, and right now it's at 30%. So when it comes to around 10%, I can again charge it and use it for another month. So the battery life is just phenomenal. It's brilliant. And
What would you say about the neck band or neck phone? Yeah, I remember you gave me one. You gifted me one maybe a year
Boat.
or two back.
yes.
No, you got me one Sennheiser.
Yes,
The
Sennheiser.
Sennheiser
Neckband.
neck band you got me, and I lost it during my bus travel. So how do you compare that? It was quite.
I will say if you compare neckbands, earbuds, and headphones, neckbands are the most budget friendly, because their design is more simple, and they don't have many tiny parts and stuff like that as compared to. They have a little bit extra wiring, so it's less
I can just put it
complexity.
in a small purse and put it in my handbag. Actually,
Yes, and they are more safe, and also they don't have to be as heavy as these things. If there's one thing about headphones, not a lot of people may like huge things attached to their head. Now, I personally got used to these pretty fast, and it's very comfortable to wear for 2-3 hours also. Sahiti tried this and she said, I don't really like headphones, so I will not really use it much. So people can be like that, but with different preferences. But neckbands, one thing is they're very light, and they will just be hanging around your neck. So even if one or two of them fall off, they will it will just be on your neck. You can't really lose it unless someone just
Yeah,
yanks
after
it off
I
you.
lost that Sennheiser, you got me one boat, so which I'm using on a daily basis. I
They are
like.
very budget friendly. They are generally cheaper than earbuds and also headphones.
Okay. So I think you must have covered almost all the points about your earbud as well as headphone. So what's this app called again?
This app is called Sennheiser Smart Control.
Does the earbud also have an app?
Yes, the same app actually is for all Sennheiser devices.
And
So actually,
even your Sennheiser device, which is your
if I go to devices,
headphone, is 2.5 years old. Even then, you can use it.
you can see my CX Plus True Wireless is also in the list of devices. So if I remove this, so now I have disconnected this. Now, if I just so if I connect it, now it automatically shows that it's connecting here. And now it shows the settings for this, and it also shows the battery level, the equalizer. This has a lot fewer settings because it's more basic and transparent hearing, so I can even toggle it on and off from here.
Oh, wow,
And here
that's
also I have
amazing.
settings like activate transparency during phone calls, auto pause. So it will pause music when you enable transparency mode. So sometimes if someone is calling me when I'm listening to music, like if they want to speak something to me, I just put transparent on. So it pauses music, it lets in their sound.
So does Sahiti's earbud also have an app?
Yes, I am not really sure, but Sahiti's earbuds actually, if you use it with Samsung phones themselves have some features for their buds, and you can access it from Samsung phones itself. I'm not sure if it's an app or if it's just built into the settings.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's how it is.
Varun, I'm talking to you. Can you hear me?
Tell me now.
I think you have not covered the tapping features of this headphone.
Yes, actually, that's a good point. So, this is different from my earbuds. This has controls only on the right side, and you do various actions. It's like a touchpad of sorts. So, if you tap once, you resume playing. So, now music is playing. If I tap once again, it pauses the music. And if I want to go to the next track, I have to swipe forward, and then so now it's gone to the next track. If I want to go back to the previous track, I swipe backward. Yeah, so it goes back to the previous track.
So can you show it with your app? You said you have an app for this.
Yes, that's a good thing. There is an app. So you have something called Sennheiser Smart Control, and you have apps that you can connect it to. It shows all the various apps, and you have sound personalization where you can set your equalizer and the kind of way sound you want to listen to. This is the ANC section, so here you can put it to maximum ANC.
What is ANC?
Put it to maximum transparency. ANC stands for active noise cancellation. Now I've put it in max transparency so I can hear a lot more sounds coming from outside. If we go here, we have this feature called wind noise reduction. So as it says it adjusts ANC to avoid unwanted noise in windy conditions. So based on this also, now if I put this in max, it actually blocks out that fan noise, the ceiling fan noise. If I put it in off, now I'm able to hear some of the fan noise. I generally put it in auto to auto update whenever it can. And this is also something called activate transparency during phone calls. So when you're talking on the phone, it will let in some of the background noise so that you can hear your own voice. That kind of helps sometimes to know how loudly you're talking. Otherwise, if it's completely blocked off, you don't really judge your own volume. You end up talking extremely loudly, and that can look a bit awkward in public. So,
Okay, I think that's it about these products. So Varun, it was really very insightful to know so many things about these two Sennheiser products. I was totally blank about all these things. You gave me a lot of things to ruminate about and get to know. So one last question: do you have any minus at all about this particular headphone, which you can share?
Yeah, thanks for asking that. I would like to say only thing I am a little disappointed about is the noise cancellation could be slightly better. for the quality it is very good. If you want me to rate it out of 100, I would say it's about 80 or 85 out of 100. If you compare it to something like Sony might be 100 out of 100 in noise cancellation, but that's okay. I made the decision to buy it given all its features in mind, so it's okay, I can live with it, and it's pretty good. Most of the noise gets blocked out, so I'm very happy with it. And I forgot to add one more feature this particular headphone has. It has something called wind noise reduction. So you have an app for customizing all the settings and the noise cancelling percentage and the equalizer and all those things. So you also have a setting called wind noise reduction. So if you are driving a bike or if you are walking in windy conditions, this can reduce the wind noise that can interrupt your listening or during a call. So for that also you have settings to switch it off or keep it in max or automatically detect it. So that's a pretty nice feature. Not a lot of headphones or earphones will have it, but I think these days a lot of them do come with it. I think it again involves a lot of extensive mic usage and advanced technology. That's all. So yeah, that's about it. I'm very, very happy with this headphones, and it's definitely worth it.
Thanks, Varun. I think I got to know about two earbuds and one headphone in this till now. Few more to come. So I'm going to talk about few more products, the earbuds and the headphones. About these three, I'm sharing the buying links in the description, as well as I'll be sharing those. I will be tagging those products.